April 8th, 1994 is when the world discovered that Kurt Cobain killed himself, and music hasn't been the same since. Yeah, I'll never forget that day, 26 years ago, because it was my girlfriend at the time's birthday, so April 8th was just burned into my brain. And I remember I had a roommate in college, he didn't like Nirvana, so he happily told me that, hey, did you hear Kurt Cobain killed himself? And I thought he was just messing with me. And back then you couldn't just Google something. I had to, I think I put it on MTV, and I saw Kurt Loder say that it was true that Kurt had killed himself, and it was horrible because at the time they were my favorite band. I was living in Juneau, Alaska, and I remember when In Utero came out. I got there 10 minutes before they opened at 7 in the morning, and once they opened I ran to the electronics department and I forced them to open up the boxes until they found the cassette for In Utero. So I was the first one to listen to it in Juneau. Anyway, here are some of my tattoos. Incesticide artwork. I love these lines from All Apologies. I wish I was like you, easily amused. That tattoo was very painful. It was like 2.5 hours of just pain. But it was worth it. I love it. And there's Dave Grohl, because he was in Nirvana too. Unfortunately, I never got to see Nirvana live, but closest I came was when Chris Novoselic joined the Foo Fighters in Seattle. Some Nirvana memorabilia I met Chris Novoselic in Seattle after his band called Giants in the Trees played. He autographed Incesticide artwork and personally handed me that pic. I'll cherish it forever. And then in Seattle, when I saw Foo Fighters, Pat Smear threw that into the crowd, and luckily I was able to get it.
What was that? Stan Morrison. He was in the Doors, right? Stan Morrison. This is the end, my beautiful friend. People are strangers. Then you're a stranger.
You're a good singer.
Curator for Museum of Pop Culture and the curator for Nirvana Taking Pop to the Masses. Just got really well. Nice crowd. Welcome to our reopening party for the Nirvana exhibition. When Monday comes about, it'll be 30 years since Nirvana played for the first time as Nirvana. They were a band for about a year prior to that, playing under a number of different names: Pen Cap Chew, Ted Ed Fred, Bliss, Skid Row.
Here's some pictures I took from the Nirvana exhibit in Seattle, Washington at the Museum of Pop Culture. was pretty cool that night. I got to meet Bruce Pavitt. He was the co-founder of Sub Pop Records. He actually signed Nirvana and a bunch of other Seattle bands. Cool guy. And Charles Peterson, who's a very famous photographer, took a lot of shots of Nirvana. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Rest in peace, Kurt Cobain. You will always be missed.